was another win for the Dutchman tonight in swimming and diving. Swam against the Minnewaska Morris Gators in Minnewaska, and it was Melrose coming up on top, 110-71. Started off the night really, really well. Our 200 medley relay team of Brooke Ruoff, Hallie Drossel, Paige Gruber, and Cadence Bertram finished with a time of 155.74, which broke a pool record in Minnewaska by over a second. That record had been held in 1996 by, I believe, the team of Jess Pelly, Brenda Brown, Beth Lakin, and Angela Blanker. So actually, girls about my age. So really, you look at that and go, "Wow, that was a record that stood for a long, long time." And for the girls to be able to go out and get that record tonight was pretty impressive. So good way to start the meet for us. Really a strong swim there to start the meet, and really a cool thing to see our girls be able to do right out the gates. In the 200 freestyle, we had Jaden Smith taking first, Michaela Zerbis taking second, and Ava Wensman taking fourth. For Michaela and Ava, they don't swim the 200 very often. They both had very nice swims there. And for Jaden, she had a nice swim too. She's one who usually starts off a little more conservative and then kind of takes over the race at the end, and she did a nice job of doing that again tonight. In the 200 IM, it was Hallie Drossel setting a Minnewaska pool record in the 200 IM with the time of 2:18:18, and then she's been setting pool records. She set a lot of pool records in the 100 breaststroke in a lot of places that she's gone, and tonight was able to get an IM record too, which was cool. So IM pool record for her, that was a nice job. Shows what a well-rounded swimmer she is. And then Brooke Ruoff taking third in the IM, and Ella Erdman taking fifth. For Brooke, it was the first time this season swimming that race, and for Ella, it was the first time she swam it in her career. So that was good to see for both of them. In the 50 freestyle, we had Cadence Bertram taking first. She had a very nice swim in the 50. Georgia Anderson taking second with a season best time, 28:85, and then Maddie Kramer taking fourth. And she had a good swim too. It was the first time she swam that race, so very happy with how she did. In diving, we had Tricia Nathy taking second. She dove very well as Ellie Dockendorf, and she took third. And then Riley Felderward taking fifth. She had her season best score. In the 100 butterfly, Paige Gruber swam the 100 fly. First time in her career, went 106.52. Very, very good time. Looked strong all the way through. Georgia Anderson taking second. She had a nice swim at Bemidji and another nice swim tonight in the fly. And then Maggie Freeler taking sixth place. In the 100 free, we had Cadence Bertram taking first. She had a season best time there. Michaela Zerbis taking second. Michaela's somebody who can kind of swim in a lot of different spots for us. She swam fly some. Tonight she swam more freestyle. She's a great backstroker too, so she's somebody who's really well-rounded, can kind of swim wherever we need her. And then Jaden Smith taking fourth. Jaden moved out of the 500 tonight to swim the 100, practiced a little bit of sprinting, and did a nice job there. 500 freestyle. It was Ellie Heller taking first. That was really cool to see. Ellie's a senior who works really, really hard. She's been a good breaststroker for us and has really taken off the last year or two in the distance events too. And so it was a nice first place finish for Ellie. Finishing second was Leah Sanger, who also had a nice drop and a very good swim. And then Ella Erdman taking third place. And so it was a 1-2-3 finish in the 500. 200 free relay. Hallie Drossel, Brooke Ruoff, Paige Gruber, and Cadence Bertram taking first. Time of 1:46:37. That was the first time we've done that relay like that this year, and they really were able to take off and get after it in that race. And then our B relay of Ava Wensman, Leah Sanger, Jaden Smith, and Michaela Zerbis taking third. They swam very well also, so that was exciting to see them swim as well as they did. In the 100 backstroke, we had Lauren Reed taking first with a 109.61. Lauren, this is the first time she'd swam the 100 back. And I knew she was pretty good at the 100 back from what I had seen during this summer. But I knew that she'd be a pretty good backstroker, but she really impressed in that. She was swimming over lane one and came out and really came on with a strong second 50 and won that race. So that was exciting to see. Maddie Kramer taking third. She had a season best time as well. And then Maggie Freeler taking fourth. First time Maggie swam that event this season for us. The 100 breaststroke, we had Hallie Drossel taking first. We swam at exhibition, but she finished in first place. Paige Gruber finishing third, and Ellie Heller finishing fourth. Again, we swam that as exhibition, so those scores we didn't count score there. But Hallie Drossel did a nice job as far as setting a pool record. She set pool records, like I said, in the breaststroke quite a bit. She actually had the pool record from 2 years ago, but was able to lower it by a couple of seconds now and make that record a 107.8, which is a very fast time. I'm guessing that pool record won't go anywhere for a long time. So she was very impressive in that race. And one of the cool things too is now when we looked at the Minnewaska record board, Melrose has records in every individual swim event. So that was very cool to see. Just that we've always gone there and swam pretty well, and so also told me that Sauk Center probably has mainly swam at Morris when they've swam Minnewaska Morris, because otherwise I know they would have some pool records there too, with the kind of program that Mr. Schreiner has over there. But we've swam there quite a number of times, and girls tend to come up and swim well when we go to Minnewaska and kind of get after it after some of the pool records and that sort of thing. And tonight was no different with 3 of them. 400 free relay, we split things up a little bit, and we're able to get 2-3. Team of Lauren Reed, Ella Erdman, Jaden Smith, and Michaela Zerbis finishing second. And the team of Ava Wentzman, Georgia Anderson, Maddie Kramer, and Brooke Ruoff taking third. So overall, very happy with how we did. We were able to try some new things, and these girls really keep making things fun for me as far as figuring out lineups, because they do a nice job of swimming a variety of events. We certainly aren't filled with one-dimensional swimmers. We have kids that can swim a lot of different events, and so it gives us a lot of options moving forward. So fun to see, and looking forward to heading up to Park Rapids on Saturday for their invite.